My name is Roos Delaere, and currently I'm doing a placement for 3 Bars Guest Ranch in the Rockies, Canada. The reason why I ended up with the guest ranch is because ever since I was a little kid, I wanted to work at a ranch. And when my placement came up, I went just in a very stubborn mood and somehow had to combine the two. I knew I wasn't going to pull off a ranch and the cow girl and chasing after cows and all that stuff with my hospitality program. So somehow I had to find something that would suit my program, which is how I ended up with a guest ranch. 3 Bars Guest Ranch is like most guest ranches based on packages, which means that everything's inclusive. The meals, the transportation, the accommodation, and the activities. 80-90% of it is based on writing though when it comes to activities, because you come to ranches for a reason. But other activities that they can choose from are, like, for example, hiking, wild water rafting, shooting, and we have evening programs as well, so campfire and roping and volleyball, which is all inclusive. Then to give you guys a little bit of an idea of what I do, it is an internship and it is for a hospitality program, so I do a lot of paperwork. I've written it down because I have the memory of a goldfish. Just a few items to give you guys an idea. I do a lot with the invoices. I actually pretty much control it. I do everything. So I set it up, which means that all the reservations go through me. 25% deposit, I do that too. I send out all the information afterwards. We need their writing information. They have to be aware of the packing information, the driving instructions. Whenever any questions come in, they go through me. I answer them. They want to know something about the ranch or the horses, or all goes through me. Next to that, I make a lot of lists because we have 120 horses and they all have to be matched to the guests. So I do that. The housekeeping lists, the bar reports, all that stuff. It is based on packages, but the guests can set it up themselves, which means that beforehand they choose their activities, they choose the amount of days they want to stay for, and they set it up with me. But very often while they're here, they change their minds and they want to do it differently. Like, they want to go on a fast ride or a slow ride, or they want to swap activities. Again, goes through me. I set it up with them and I put it all in the final invoice, which is printed the day before they check out, and I put it in their cabins. And of course all the bar charges and store charges additional all goes through me. Just a little bit of an idea. But it is a ranch, it is a farm, which means that every day something happens that you didn't plan on, and it needs to be fixed, so I help out with that as well. I'm just all over the place. I would describe myself as pretty much as a owner's assistant, so it is at managerial level. Right now, I'll get you guys inside. My position is there at the front desk, so I'm the first face they see when the guests check in. I do check-ins as well and check-outs. I lead them to the cabins, tell about the ranch, with the cowboy hat and everything. This is also where everything happens, because there's the dining hall. And right now, I will lead you guys to the bar, which is a very happening place. Everybody after activities always ends up here, 5. And everybody, so the owners, the wranglers, me, and the guests all come here. And get ready for supper. And at the end, it's really like a tight group, right? Because you do everything together. You read all your activities, so everybody gets along and everybody knows everybody and swaps out information and email. We have 20 cabins. Our highest capacity is like 45 guests in high season. It's a very popular place, so in high season it will be fully booked week after week after week. So good for them. Right now you don't see that many people because they're out riding. With the wranglers, they will come back in like 45 minutes. What else to tell you guys? The only tip that I would give you, if you want to do something like this, get your visa sorted. I know that teachers tell you that, to get it sorted as quickly as possible, but, we are students, so we always think, yeah, fine, I'll get to it sooner or later. Really, get to it as soon as possible, because it's also a lot of collaboration with your placement company. Yeah, they have to fill in a lot of forms and send it back to you, and then you have to send it to the immigration office again. So it's just a lot of back and forth. If you have any questions, my name is Roos Delaere. I'm in the In Holland database. So just contact me anytime. If I had to sum up my placement, I would say that I love it. I love the work that I do. I have very flexible hours because they don't need you all day, but sometimes at night, sometimes in the morning. It's just very flexible. In my off hours, I go writing, which is why I went here in the first place. I just bought my own car. I live with all the wranglers and housekeeping and cooking staff at the end of the road. So I live and work with my colleagues who live on the property. So it's really like a tight-knit group, which is also great. If you have to do a placement abroad, it's very, you go to a city, you don't know anybody. It's just very alone for months at a time. And here it's one big happy family. You do everything together. So, yeah, if you guys have any questions, contact me. And thank you for watching this.